Hi everybody, I know it's been a long time since I have recorded anything or uploaded any videos. I wanted to come on and give you guys a little bit of an update as to what's happening. Um, the last time I was on my channel was for the giveaway, and those prizes have been mailed out. The pencils have arrived to their destination, and I just recently sent out the coloring book. I want to apologize to everyone for being so late. We had the postal strike going on for a couple of weeks, and that kind of threw everything in for a loop. And then I got sick, and there's just a lot of stuff going on, which we can get to as I cover and we have a little chat. Um, so I'm going to start to color this beautiful image here from one of my Jade summer books. I'm not sure which one. I don't know if I wrote it on this one. No. So, yeah. So I'm just going to, color here a little bit and tell you what's been happening. So, a couple weeks before, 2 weeks before Christmas, um, we had a dear family friend commit suicide. That was 2 weeks before Christmas. That was very, very difficult to deal with. And 3 days later, we found out that my stepdad has cancer in his lungs, in his liver, and in his adrenal glands, and he only has weeks left to live. I'm struggling, as you can tell by the squeak in my voice. I'm really struggling with this one. Not yesterday, but the day before. He was placed in the veteran hospital for hospice, and they planned to take him off all his meds slowly so that he could just pass quietly. It's hard because, I see him all the time, and we still joke around, and I know that in the long run, this is what's best for him because he doesn't really have quality of life right now. It's just me being selfish and not wanting him to go just yet. So the next couple weeks are going to be quite difficult for me. What else? We had a nice little Christmas here at the house, well, as best as we could. All the kids couldn't come. We were missing two, so that was hard. I understand everybody has lives. It's not very often we can get all 7 of them together at one time. I got a few Christmas presents. I'm actually waiting for 2 in the mail, and when those come in, which should be hopefully middle of the month sometime, and that'll be great because this is my birthday month, so I figured maybe we could do a color along in one of my Jasmine Beckett Griffith books, and I will pick that out shortly in the next day or two and try and decide what mediums I'm going to use and all that lovely stuff. I also wanted to say, as far as my color along, I am in no means an expert. I have been coloring for a year. I am still very much learning. Um, Thankfully, I have amazing friends like Kate's Coloring Haven and Beth Wood and my dear sweet Tess. Um, these ladies have become my sisters. Um, their support and friendship means the world to me. Um, and they have taught me quite a bit. And so, it's the reason I kind of started this channel was so that other people could see someone who is not extremely artistic already and is learning from like base level learning. I hadn't colored since I was a kid. I sure as hell didn't color the way I color now. And so I I welcome you to join me. I'm not sure exactly when I will do the color along. I'm not sure if it will be live or taped. It will all depend on how things are going. But I'm hoping to have a picture done before my birthday, which is on the 25th. I think I'm going to ask for a Clara Markova book um, for my birthday. And it's one of the top 4 books or top 5 books that I'm interested in right now. I would like all 3 of Claire's books, but just one right now would be great. One of my other top 5 coloring book wants was provided by my dear friend Beth for my Christmas present, and I love it. I'm just terrified to color in it. I don't want to mess it up. That's how much I love that book. And I'll show you what she got me when the rest of my gifts arrive. They're coming from the United Kingdom, so it will take a week or 2. What else? I'm going to try and put up some more content, but again, I have been quite sick. I was suffering with kidney stones and I was having a Crohn's disease flare at the same time. And then, you add my fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue and PTSD and everything else into that mix. It's been rough, to say the very least. But I do want to thank you all for, coming and being part of my channel. I know I don't get on here very much, but I'm going to try and change that real soon. I've been doing quite a bit of coloring. I have completed a diamond painting just to kind of, oops, sorry for shaking everything, just to kind of get my, a break from coloring so that I'm still refreshed and not overwhelmed. And what else? I am going to try and participate a bit more in, color alongs and whatnot with other people's channels. This year, I struggle with making friends at times because of, being so sick. And yeah, it's hard. I'm really not sure what to say. It's just hard for me to make friends, and that's why, when I do let someone in and trust them wholeheartedly, I love them to death, and I'm just very, very thankful. This is an Amsterdam acrylic paint marker. I got it in one of my subscription boxes, so I'm going to kind of just dabble some on the tree, soak for snow, And I don't know because the nib on this thing is really quite big. So I'm going to try and see if I can make it snow-like. Not too bad. I think for the rest, though, I would like to use the Posca because it has a thinner nib than this. And that looks like I'm going to have to do like a second layer because you can still see, I don't know, can you guys see? It's still quite transparent. So I don't often do markers, but Kate inspires me all the time, and I will just love her creativity. And so I'm starting to learn how to do the shading on marker. It's definitely a learning curve there. It's not that easy as people would think. So most of this was done with Sharpies. I did pull out some of the browns from my super tips for the cottage, which, you know, I know it's not finished yet, but I'm trying to, you know, do different things so I don't get overwhelmed and not want to finish the picture. Sorry for all the ums, and the reason I'm talking quietly is it is 5:58 a.m. and Greg is in bed sleeping. So, yeah. I think I might leave it at this for now. I hope everyone had an amazing holiday and Happy New Year. I pray that everybody finds joy and blessings in their life this coming year. And if you could just keep me and my family in your prayers, that would be really appreciated right now. That's why I needed to talk some of this out, and I needed my channel, which was kind of cool because I know that there's other people who care on the other end. So, yeah. Anyway, for now, I'm going to let you go, and the next time, hopefully, you see me, I'll have picked out a Jasmine Beckett Griffith page, and we can do a color along. And if you guys want to, you know, color along as well, I've got a hashtag that I will explain in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you very much for stopping in and listening to me ramble for 13 minutes and 25 seconds. Bye.